All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So there is a massive, gigantic elephant in the room that I've seen almost no one talk about, at least right now. I remember having a lot of discussions about this several months ago, right? Once we kind of like knew that things were going to look a little bit different in terms of the schedule from what JP Dokkan has typically got, right? Now, 90% of y'all, I feel like, are global players. So I mean, it's okay. Here's the big elephant in the room here, right? The 10th year fusions should return during this global Dokkan celebration. Now, what this video is going to be is I'm going to talk about how they're returning, because that we don't know for sure, right? Best case scenario, they are literally just on the banners. Actually, let me pull the characters up right here. Best case scenario is that the LRs, the 10th anniversary fusions, would just be on the banners. Now, we did get kind of like the soft confirmation, the leaked confirmation, that one banner is a Dokkan Fest and one banner is a Carnival. Who is anyone's guess? I feel like, based upon the history of the leaks from I Seriously, in terms of like, you know, if it's a leak of a Dokkan Fest that has an existing Dokkan event and stuff like that, I'm gonna assume that Goku and Vegito are the Dokkan Fest exclusive. Although I think Goku Black and Zamasu could actually be an incredible Dokkan Fest exclusive LR villain leader. So my hopes are up that they could be the Dokkan Fest. That villains do need a leader skill. The only like Big Bad Boss's character with a leader skill in the last 6 months is Cell, and he specifically doesn't really work that well as a leader, right? Goku and Frieza are basically just a Saiyan character, and Hit is kind of like a wonky like villain leader, right? Like Hit's kind of on an island. I don't know, he's a bit of a unique character with his link sets and blah 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 blah. But best case scenario, Dokkan Fest are just on these banners, right? So let's just go, for the sake of discussion, that the Goku and Vegeta are the Dokkan Fest. Maybe EGL Gogeta just boom on their banner. That would be best case scenario. I'm a little skeptical. That would be incredibly generous, actually, and I just don't really see it as very likely, because it would also be a thing where, I mean, if you could just hold out, there would be no reason to summon on the anniversary, like, here. Well, I don't want to say no reason, right? I mean, it's 6 months, but like, you could just skip the anniversary Dokkan Fest, like, so like 11th anniversary, January, February, just skip those, knowing that they're gonna be there in July along with the global Dokkan celebration, anniversary characters at the same time. I'm expecting that they're gonna go with the JP format here, and the 10th anniversary fusions will be available during the celebration, but it'll might be on a separate banner. So let's look into this. Again, best case scenario, they're on the two Dokkan Fest banners of the celebration, right? Now, what has previously happened, we're going to look at 2023 and 2024 right here, right? So this is 2023. The two anniversary Dokkan Fest exclusives were GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, right? So these, of course, are the dual Spirit Bomb characters. They are going to be easing, remember, in February of 2026. They should be great. They will be the true killers of the festival battles. It's going to be awesome, right? Now, this is their first return on JP Dokkan. We're kind of like talking with JP Dokkan's schedule here, because like the global, like it ends up being a little bit wonky, right? So this banner drops on the 10th. This was the 10th, right? And the 8th anniversary characters returned. Typically, what players do is use this banner to grab the Dokkan Fest exclusive characters with red coins, right? Which is what works very well. Because if you're going to summon on this, you guys could see it's a bit of a mess. We have, how many? 18 featured characters. An LR banner, a normal LR banner, is 10. So, for it to be 18 is disgusting. It's brutal. It's sick. It's vile. So people would mainly just go for red coins to get these, right? Then the true return of the anniversary units ends up being next anniversary, right? So here we would look down, there's Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and then here's GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. These were the 9th anniversary banners, right? So you see what my point is here, is that if they just put the 10th anniversary fusions like on like a new unit banner, they're essentially now returning under this new schedule 6 months earlier on a new unit banner. I do not really count this. I mean, yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is he was brand new when this dropped. But I don't really count this as like a new unit banner. This is not a great value banner with 18 SSRs, right? These are the normal 10 SSR plus, Beast was, in my opinion, the strongest character in Dokkan history, right? And so, then you're able to get them. You're able to get Blue Vegito. We have the new banner unit. We have, these other great characters. I mean, these guys, we have the 2 strongest EZA. Well, the 3 strongest EZA. Well, the gods would be in there. Of the 4 strongest EZAs ever, only the gods were not on the. Look at this banner in hindsight. It's sickening, right? How good this is. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, this is where they would naturally return, right? And then Beast and Broly, then we get the Tanabata banner on the 10th. Bam. That's the return of Beast and Broly, along with Tech UI Goku on that banner. But again, this is an 18-unit banner. So, if they just add, Tech Vegito and AGL Gogeta to the Dokkan Fest exclusive banner, it is a major win for the player base, because that means the best units in the game are just being added to actual new unit, brand new banners with 10 units 6 months earlier. I don't know. Because the Tanabata banner, I don't think that they're going to just hold off on the return of the anniversary characters until Tanabata, which, here, let me pull this up. All right, now this is a bit of a mess, right? But here's the key point I'm making. The Tanabata campaign right here, remember, this was the JP version timeline. Tanabata campaign was in July, okay? This was when the anniversary LRs would first become available after the actual anniversary itself. I don't really think that they're going to take them from July and then move them to over here after unification, this new campaign, which was originally the Tanabata campaign, whatever it's going to become, which is mainly going to take place in September. I don't see them pushing back the return of the anniversary LRs by 2 months. That seems ludicrous to me. I know we get the Global Dokkan celebration, which was essentially right here, the worldwide download celebration, pushed up 2 months essentially. But to push back the anniversary LR's return would be crazy. I mean, because then, I mean, if that's really what they're going to do, right, and they would keep it the same, and anniversary LRs would return on this, and then they're just going to move this with the Tanabata campaign to what is this new campaign right there, then that would mean it would be an extra 2 months until the main anniversary Dokkan Fest headliners would return, which would then also mean you could, not leave the anniversary without grabbing them if they wouldn't return until September. Dude, are you kidding me? So there's just no way. So I think... I'm thinking that we would see maybe something like this show up during the Global Dokkan celebration with the actual 10th anniversary fusions on it with Tech Vegito and AGL Gogeta. That's what I'm going to think. And the main target, that would be where you use your red coins to obtain these 2 behemoths. Now, I don't, just so you guys know, I don't expect Vegito to be pushed out of the number 1 slot probably until the 11th anniversary. That's not really abnormal or unnatural. You could make a very compelling case that Beast Gohan was the best unit in the game going into the 10th anniversary. I think there was at least an argument for GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta to be number 1 going into the 9th anniversary. And I think that there definitely was no argument whatsoever for the gods and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta going into the 8th anniversary. Yeah, no way. Absolutely not. Under no circumstances were they better than Vegeta and Trunks or Orange. Like, they weren't even on the same level. No, no, no. But UI Goku going into the 7th anniversary, there was a good argument for him being number 1 as well. So most years, like, the main anniversary character is kind of still, in like the 1, 2, 3 spot or something. Like, that's what happens. I mean, people have been very upset about Vegito's dominance, but I mean, anniversary characters, I mean, they do this, man. Like, that's the point. That's literally the point, right? That's why I tell people, like, don't fucking worry about Lord Slug, right? Don't worry about STR Perfect Cell and Tech Buhan. You need to go for the big boys that are going to be around for a long time. That would be the smartest decision. So let me know what you guys think. Couple of different possibilities here, I guess, in summary. They could just be on the Dokkan Fest exclusive banners, which would be best case scenario for all players, because boom, you could easily get the 10th anniversary characters while summoning for the new characters. Then there's the chance that there will be a banner, a separate banner, where the 10th anniversary fusions will be on it, and we'll be able to get them with red coins. That's what I expect. And then the last option, the worst option, would be there would be a banner they return on, but it would be during the new Tanabata campaign, which is now going to be in September. That would be the worst case scenario. So hopefully we'll see them just show up on the Dokkan Fest exclusive banners. That'd be awesome. But we'll see what Dokkan is going to do. And ending this, yes, grab them. Grab them with red coins. Pick them up. The game is designed around these guys. Like, yeah, dude, yeah. Yeah, get them with red coins, dude. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.